Hello, and welcome to the sleepy universe. Asterisk, as the day gently fades, and the world outside begins to quiet its busy hum, you find yourself drifting into a space of stillness. The sounds of the day recede, becoming soft echoes in the distance. Your breath deepens, a soft, slow rhythm, like the quiet lapping of waves on a distant shore, or the gentle sigh of the wind through ancient trees. Feel the peaceful weight of your body, sinking deeper into comfort, deeper into rest. This moment, this quiet space, is yours tonight. We embark on a journey not through distant stars or into the quantum realm, but into the most intimate and wondrous landscape imaginable, the very organ of thought within you. We will explore a truth so profound, yet so imperceptible in our daily lives, that it often goes unnoticed. We are going to discover that your brain, seemingly so fixed and unchanging, is in fact a living, breathing landscape, constantly shifting, constantly reshaping its intricate pathways. Imagine, if you will, a vast, intricate garden. Not a static garden with unchanging paths and fixed flower beds, but a magical, dynamic one. Its paths appear and disappear, its plants grow new branches and roots, its streams change course, all in response to the light, the water, and the gentle touch of the wind. This is your brain, a dynamic landscape, constantly adapting, constantly evolving, far more fluid and alive than you might ever have imagined. As you lie here, comfortable and still, allow your mind to gently open to this extraordinary idea. It is not about magic, not about science fiction, but about the deepest, most fundamental biological truths that sustain your very existence. This concept, known as neuroplasticity, is the astonishing ability of your brain to reorganize itself, to form new neural connections, and to adapt throughout your entire life. It is the hidden power that allows you to learn, to remember, to recover from injury, and to constantly grow as a person. Consider a familiar image, a well-worn path through a forest. The more you walk on it, the clearer and wider it becomes. If you stop walking on it and start taking a new path, the old one might slowly fade, while the new one becomes clearer. Your brain's pathways are remarkably similar. Every thought you think, every skill you learn, every experience you have, subtly reshapes the connections within your brain, making some pathways stronger and more efficient, while others might weaken if they are no longer used. This constant shifting, this ceaseless reshaping of its intricate pathways, is why your brain is truly a living, breathing landscape. It's not a hardwired computer, fixed from birth. Instead, it is a marvel of biological engineering, a flexible and adaptable organ that is continuously being sculpted by your experiences, your actions, and even your intentions. From the moment you are born until your very last breath, your brain is a work in progress, a masterpiece of continuous self-improvement. As you continue to breathe, deeply and evenly, imagine the sheer scale of this transformation. Your brain contains billions of tiny cells called neurons, and each neuron can connect to thousands of others, forming a vast, intricate web of communication. It is at these connections, called synapses, that the magic of neuroplasticity truly happens. These synapses can strengthen or weaken, new ones can form, and old ones can disappear, all in response to the patterns of activity flowing through your brain. This is why your brain is constantly reshaping its intricate pathways. When you learn a new language, or master a musical instrument, or even just remember a new fact, you are literally changing the physical structure of your brain. New connections are forged, existing connections are strengthened, and the efficiency of communication between different brain regions is enhanced. It's a continuous process of building and refining, a silent, ceaseless adaptation to the world around you. Let this thought settle gently in your mind, like a soft blanket settling over you. The idea that your brain is not a static organ, but a dynamic, living landscape, is both humbling and awe-inspiring. It reminds us of the incredible power that lies within you, the capacity for growth, learning, and resilience that is inherent in your very being. The concept of neuroplasticity challenges many old assumptions about the brain. For a long time, it was believed that after childhood, the brain became largely fixed, with little capacity for significant change. But modern neuroscience has revealed that the brain remains remarkably plastic throughout life, capable of profound reorganization, even in adulthood and old age. This means that you are never too old to learn something new, to change a habit, or to adapt to new challenges. As you drift, imagine the quiet power of these unseen processes. They are not violent explosions, but immense, persistent transformations, happening at a microscopic level, yet with profound consequences for your thoughts, your feelings, and your abilities. These processes are the architects of your inner world, constantly sculpting your mind, creating new possibilities for growth and understanding. Feel the quiet hum of the night and the gentle rhythm of your own breath. Just as the earth is constantly reshaping its countenance, so too is your brain constantly reshaping its pathways. Your dynamic brain is a reminder that reality is far more complex and awe-inspiring than we often perceive. It is a testament to the universe's capacity for elegance, even in its most intricate biological forms. Rest now in the knowledge of this profound, hidden dynamism. Your brain is a place of endless wonder, and even its most unseen activities are part of a grand, dynamic dance. Let the quiet understanding of this ever-changing landscape guide you deeper into peaceful slumber. For what truly allows this reshaping, what powers this intricate dance, are the countless tiny cells and their connections, the very building blocks of thought, which we will explore next. Asterisk, as you continue to drift, softly, deeply, allow your awareness to journey even further, beyond the visible landscape of your brain, and into its very essence. We journey now into the microscopic architecture of your mind, to the tiny, fundamental units that make up all your thoughts, feelings, and memories. Neurons. Imagine a universe within, where neurons, tiny stars, form vast, intricate networks. A silent symphony of thought. Imagine a vast, dark cosmos, filled with billions of shimmering stars. Each star is a neuron, a specialized cell that transmits electrical and chemical signals. Your brain contains approximately 86 billion neurons, a number comparable to the number of stars in our Milky Way galaxy. Each of these tiny stars is a miniature processing unit capable of receiving, integrating, and transmitting information. These neurons are not isolated. Instead, they form vast, intricate networks, communicating with each other through countless connections. Each neuron can connect to thousands, sometimes tens of thousands, of other neurons, creating a dense, complex web of communication. This is the brain's whispering web, a ceaseless flow of information that underpins all your mental activity. Think of a colossal city at night, seen from high above. Each twinkling light is a neuron, and the illuminated pathways between them are the connections. When you are thinking, learning, or experiencing something, specific patterns of lights flicker and flow, creating a dynamic, ever-changing map of activity, connections form, patterns emerge, a silent symphony of thought. The points where neurons communicate are called synapses. These are tiny gaps between neurons where electrical signals are converted into chemical signals, neurotransmitters, which then cross the gap to activate the next neuron. It is at these synapses that the magic of neuroplasticity truly happens, where the brain rewires itself. When you learn something new or practice a skill, the connections between specific neurons involved in that activity become stronger and more efficient. It's like a path in the whispering web, becoming clearer and more frequently used. Conversely, connections that are rarely used can weaken or even disappear, like a seldom used path slowly becoming overgrown. This strengthening and weakening of synapses is a fundamental mechanism of learning and memory as you listen. Imagine these tiny whispers of communication constantly flowing through your brain. They are not loud or demanding, they are subtle. Electrical impulses and chemical releases happening billions of times every second. This ceaseless activity creates the rich tapestry of your inner experience, from the simplest sensation to the most complex thought. Consider a vast, intricate forest where each tree neuron sends out countless roots and branches, connections to other trees. Information, nutrients, water flows through this network, constantly adapting and reshaping based on the needs of the forest. The brain's whispering web is like this, a dynamic, self-organizing system. This silent symphony of thought is what allows you to perceive the world, to understand language, to feel emotions, to make decisions, and to create. It is the underlying architecture of your consciousness, a marvel of biological complexity that is constantly adapting and evolving as you breathe. Softly and deeply, let this profound idea settle. The microscopic architecture of your mind is a testament to the power of interconnectedness. Just as the vastness of the cosmos is built from countless stars, so too is your mind built from billions of tiny neurons, each playing its part in the grand orchestration of your thoughts and experiences. Feel the quiet intensity of this inner universe, humming ceaselessly within your skull. It is a reminder that the most powerful transformations are often hidden, operating on scales of time and energy that are difficult for us to grasp. The brain's whispering web is a beautiful example of the Earth's intricate biological machinery, mirrored within your own form as you drift deeper into slumber. Allow your mind to contemplate these neurons and connections. They are a place of immense activity, constantly transforming, constantly driving the biological processes that sustain your mind. It is a profound and humbling reminder of the universe's capacity for both immense beauty and incredibly intricate, long-term processes. This silent symphony of thought, these connections forming and patterns emerging, is just the initial step. For once these connections are established, they become the foundation for how you learn, how you adapt, and how your mind gently grows. As we continue our journey, we will explore this very process, delving into learning's gentle touch, sculpting new pathways, as you continue to drift, softly, peacefully. Let your mind now focus on the very essence of how your brain changes and grows throughout your life. Learning, we have explored the intricate web of neurons and their connections. Now, imagine the ceaseless, gentle growth that occurs as your brain learns from every experience, adapting with each new lesson, sculpting new pathways. Imagine a soft, malleable clay. Every time you touch it, every time you press or mold it, its shape subtly changes. Your brain, in a sense, is like this clay, constantly being sculpted by your experiences. Every new piece of information you encounter, every skill you practice, every conversation you have, leaves a tiny imprint, a subtle reshaping of its intricate pathways. Feel the rhythm of new knowledge, a ceaseless, gentle growth. This is the core of neuroplasticity at work. When you learn something new, specific neurons fire together in particular sequences. The more frequently these neurons fire together, the stronger their connections become. It's like a path through a dense forest. The more you walk on it, the clearer and more defined it becomes. These strengthened connections are the physical basis of learning. Your brain learns from every experience, adapting with each new lesson. This adaptation is not just about strengthening existing connections. It can also involve forming new synapses. New connections can literally grow between neurons, creating entirely new pathways for information flow, pruning old synapses. Connections that are no longer used or are inefficient can be weakened or eliminated, making the brain more efficient, changing the strength of existing connections. The efficiency with which signals are transmitted across a synapse can be increased or decreased. It's a dance of electrical signals, refining understanding, shaping perception. When you practice a musical instrument, the neural pathways involved in finger movements, auditory processing, and motor control become more refined and coordinated. When you learn a new language, your brain reorganizes itself to process new sounds, new grammatical structures, and new vocabulary. This continuous refinement allows you to perform tasks more efficiently, to understand concepts more deeply, and to perceive the world with greater nuance. Consider a vast, intricate garden. Where the gardener, your experience is constantly tending to the plant's neurons and pathways connections. They might water some plants more, prune others, or even plant new seeds, all to ensure the garden flourishes and adapts to new conditions. Your brain's learning process is like this, a constant, active cultivation. As you breathe, softly and deeply, let this profound idea settle. This ceaseless, gentle growth means that your brain is always capable of change, always capable of learning. You are never too old to acquire new skills, to develop new perspectives, or to overcome old habits. The capacity for learning is inherent in your very being, a lifelong journey of adaptation. This sculpting of new pathways is a silent, continuous process, happening even as you sleep. It is the fundamental mechanism by which your brain makes sense of the world, builds knowledge, and develops expertise. It's a testament to the brain's incredible flexibility and its remarkable ability to self-organize. As you drift deeper into slumber, allow your mind to contemplate this gentle growth. It is a reminder that every moment of your life, every interaction, every thought, is subtly reshaping the intricate landscape of your mind. It is a profound and humbling reminder of the universe's capacity for both immense beauty and incredibly intricate, long-term processes. This dance of electrical signals, refining understanding and shaping perception, leads directly to how your brain holds on to the past, for these strengthened pathways are the very essence of memory, allowing you to recall experiences and learn from them. As we continue our journey, we will explore this remarkable ability, delving into memory's echoes, strengthening the traces. As you continue to drift. Softly, peacefully, let your mind now turn to one of the most cherished and mysterious functions of your brain, memory. We have explored how learning sculpts new pathways through the gentle touch of experience. Now, listen closely for the echoes of your past held within your mind, revealing how memories are not static files, but active, strengthened pathways. a dynamic record of your life. Imagine your memories not as fixed photographs stored in a dusty album, but as vibrant, living landscapes, constantly being redrawn and reinforced. When you recall an event, a face, or a piece of information, you are not simply retrieving a file. Instead, you are reactivating specific neural pathways, causing neurons to fire in patterns that recreate the original experience. Memories are not static files, but active, strengthened pathways. The more frequently you recall a memory, or the more deeply you engage with new information, the stronger and more efficient the neural connections associated with that memory become. This process, often called long-term potentiation, is a fundamental mechanism of memory formation and consolidation. It's like a well-worn path in a forest. The more you walk it, the clearer and more accessible it becomes. Think of a vast, intricate spiderweb. When a vibration occurs in one part of the web, it sends ripples throughout the entire structure. If that vibration is repeated, the spider might reinforce those specific strands, making them stronger and more responsive. Your memories are like these strengthened strands in the brain's web, becoming more robust with repeated activation and engagement. This is a view that challenges perception, revealing the brain's dynamic record. It means that your memories are not simply stored. They are constantly being reconstructed and updated. Each time you recall an event, you are subtly re-encoding it, potentially adding new details or modifying existing ones based on your current knowledge and feelings. This is why memories can sometimes change over time, or why different people remember the same event slightly differently as you breathe. Softly and deeply, let this profound idea settle. The act of remembering is an active, creative process, not a passive retrieval. Your brain is constantly working to consolidate new memories, moving them from short-term, temporary storage to more stable, long-term networks. This consolidation often happens during sleep, as your brain replays and reinforces the day's experiences. Consider a master storyteller who constantly revises their tales, adding new layers, refining descriptions, and weaving in new insights. With each retelling, your brain is like this storyteller, constantly reshaping and strengthening the narratives of your past, making them more coherent and meaningful. The strength of these memory traces is influenced by many factors. Emotion. Emotionally charged events tend to form stronger memories. Attention. The more attention you pay to something, the more likely you are to remember it. Repetition. Repeated exposure or practice strengthens neural pathways. Association. Linking new information to existing knowledge helps to integrate it into your memory networks. As you drift deeper into slumber, allow your mind to contemplate these echoes of your past. It is a reminder that your memories are not just records of what happened, but living, dynamic aspects of your mind, constantly being shaped and reshaped by your ongoing experiences. It is a profound and humbling reminder of the universe's capacity for both immense beauty and incredibly intricate long-term processes. This dynamic record, these active, strengthened pathways, are a fundamental aspect of your inner universe. But if your brain can strengthen pathways, can it also weaken them? Can it change deeply ingrained patterns of thought and behavior? As we continue our journey, we will explore this remarkable ability, delving into breaking habits, rewriting old scripts. As you continue to drift, enveloped by the quiet stillness, let your mind gently envision a remarkable capacity of your brain, the power to change deeply ingrained patterns of thought and behavior. We have explored how memories strengthen pathways. Now, imagine old patterns, deeply etched, yet capable of change. as your brain can literally rewrite its own scripts, reshaping ingrained behaviors. Imagine a well-worn groove in a record or a deep rut in a dirt road. Information or behavior tends to follow these established paths. Habits, both good and bad, are essentially these deep grooves in your brain's neural pathways. They are efficient, automatic sequences of thought or action that your brain has learned to perform with minimal conscious effort. But old patterns, deeply etched, are capable of change. This is another powerful manifestation of neuroplasticity. Your brain is not permanently stuck in its old ways. While habits can be incredibly strong, they are not unbreakable. With conscious effort and consistent practice, you can create new neural pathways, new grooves, that eventually override the old ones. Your brain can rewrite its own scripts, reshaping ingrained behaviors. This process involves consciously choosing new actions or thoughts, and then repeatedly practicing them. Each time you choose the new behavior, you strengthen the new neural pathway. Each time you resist the old habit, you subtly weaken the old pathway. Over time, the new path becomes the default, and the old path fades. Think of a river changing its course. For a long time, the water flows along an established channel. But if a new, more efficient channel opens up, or if obstacles are placed in the old channel, the water will gradually divert, carving a new path. Your brain, with its neural pathways, behaves in a remarkably similar way. This is a view that challenges perception, revealing creation's quiet power. It means that you are not simply a product of your past habits or ingrained behaviors. You have the inherent capacity to change, to learn new ways of being, to sculpt a different future for yourself. This power lies within your own brain, a testament to its remarkable adaptability. As you breathe softly and deeply, let this profound image settle. The process of breaking a habit involves conscious effort at first. It requires awareness of the old pattern and intentional redirection towards the new one. But with repetition, the new behavior becomes more automatic, eventually forming its own deep groove in your brain. Consider a musician learning a new piece of music. At first, it's slow, hesitant, and requires intense concentration. But with repeated practice, the movements become fluid, effortless, and automatic. The brain has literally rewired itself to perform the new sequence of notes with precision and ease. This rewriting of old scripts is not just about personal habits. It also applies to thought patterns. If you tend to have negative self-talk, for example, consciously practicing positive affirmations and reframing thoughts can over time create new neural pathways that support a more optimistic outlook. Your brain can learn new ways of thinking, just as it learns new ways of acting, as you drift deeper into slumber. Allow your mind to contemplate this power to rewrite old scripts. It is a reminder that you have immense agency over your own mind, and that your brain is constantly ready to adapt and grow if you provide it with the right kind of input and practice. It is a profound and humbling reminder of the universe's capacity for both immense beauty and incredibly intricate, long-term processes. That's creation's quiet power. This reshaping of ingrained behaviors is a fundamental aspect of your inner universe. But the brain's adaptability extends even to overcoming significant challenges, finding new ways to function after injury or illness. As we continue our journey, we will explore this remarkable capacity, delving into recovery and resilience, the brain's healing grace, as you continue to drift softly, peacefully. Let your mind now venture into one of the most inspiring aspects of neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable capacity for recovery and resilience after injury or illness. We have explored how the brain can rewrite old habits. Now, imagine a hidden strength humming within your mind, allowing your brain to adapt, reroute, and find new ways to function. Even after significant challenges, imagine a complex city with many roads and bridges. If a major road is damaged, the city doesn't simply shut down. Instead, traffic is rerouted, alternative paths are found, and over time, new roads or bridges might even be built to bypass the damaged area. Your brain, after an injury like a stroke or a traumatic brain injury, behaves in a remarkably similar way. Beyond injury, a hidden strength hums within your mind. When a part of the brain is damaged, other, healthy parts of the brain can often take over the functions of the damaged area. This is a profound manifestation of neuroplasticity. Existing neural pathways can be strengthened, new connections can form, and dormant areas of the brain can be recruited to compensate for the loss. Your brain can adapt, reroute, finding new ways to function. For example, after a stroke that affects the part of the brain controlling movement in an arm, intensive physical therapy can help the brain rewire itself. By repeatedly practicing movements, the brain strengthens alternative pathways, allowing other brain regions to take over some control of the affected limb. It's a testament to the brain's incredible capacity for self-repair and reorganization. Think of a vast, intricate garden where some plants are damaged. The healthy plants might send out new roots or branches to fill the empty space, or even take over some of the functions of the damaged plants, ensuring the garden continues to thrive. The brain's healing grace is like this, a continuous process of adaptation and compensation. This is a dance of cosmic proportions, a final, irreversible creation of new functional pathways. The brain's resilience is not about simply repairing damaged neurons, which is often very limited. Instead, it's about the remarkable ability of the remaining healthy neurons and connections to reorganize and take on new roles. It's a process of functional recovery through structural and functional reorganization. As you breathe softly and deeply, let this profound image settle. The stories of individuals recovering from severe brain injuries, learning to speak again, or regaining motor control are powerful testaments to the brain's neuroplastic capacity. Their recovery is not a miracle in the supernatural sense, but a miracle of biological adaptation, driven by the brain's inherent flexibility. Consider a highly adaptable team. If a key member is incapacitated, the other team members step up, learn new skills, and reorganize their roles to ensure the team can still achieve its goals. The brain's different regions and networks are like this, capable of remarkable teamwork and adaptation in the face of adversity. This healing grace also applies to less dramatic forms of recovery, such as adapting to sensory loss, for example, blindness or deafness, where other senses might become heightened as the brain reorganizes to process information differently. It's a continuous process of optimization and adaptation, ensuring the brain can function as effectively as possible in challenging circumstances. As you drift deeper into slumber, allow your mind to contemplate this hidden strength humming within. Your mind, it is a reminder that your brain is an incredibly resilient and adaptable organ, capable of profound recovery and reorganization throughout your life. It is a profound and humbling reminder of the universe's capacity for both immense beauty and incredibly intricate, long-term processes. This final, irreversible creation of new functional pathways, this brain's healing grace, is a fundamental aspect of your inner universe. But while the brain constantly reshapes itself, you also have a powerful tool to guide this reshaping: your own attention. As we continue our journey, we will explore this remarkable ability, delving into mindfulness and meditation, guiding the inner sculpture. As you continue to drift, softly, peacefully, let your mind now turn to your own active role in shaping your brain. We have explored the brain's remarkable capacity for recovery and resilience. Now, imagine that this inner landscape is not just automatic, constantly changing without your input, but profoundly responsive. Your attention, a gentle touch, can guide its reshaping, acting as an inner sculptor. Imagine your brain as a vast, intricate garden, constantly growing and changing. We've seen how experiences, learning, and even injuries can reshape its pathways. But what if you could consciously choose which paths to strengthen, which areas to cultivate, and which weeds to gently remove? This is the promise of mindfulness and meditation, practices that allow your attention to guide the inner sculptor. Your attention, a gentle touch, can guide its reshaping. When you practice mindfulness, you are intentionally focusing your attention on the present moment, observing your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. This deliberate focus, this gentle observation, can subtly alter the patterns of neural activity in your brain. Think of a spotlight in a vast, dark theater. Where you shine the spotlight, that area becomes illuminated, clear, and active. When you practice mindfulness, your attention is like that spotlight, consciously directing neural activity to specific areas or patterns, strengthening those pathways and allowing others to recede into the background. This is a paradox of stillness and change. Meditation, often associated with stillness and quiet, is, in fact, a powerful practice for inducing profound changes in the brain. Regular meditation has been shown to lead to measurable changes in brain structure and function, including increased gray matter density in areas associated with attention, emotion, regulation, and self-awareness, strengthened connections between brain regions involved in focus and cognitive control, reduced activity in areas associated with mind-wandering and self-referential thought. As you breathe softly and deeply, let this profound idea settle. By consciously training your attention through practices like mindfulness and meditation, you are actively engaging your brain's You are literally sculpting your own mind, strengthening pathways that support calm, focus, and emotional balance, and potentially weakening pathways associated with stress, anxiety, or negative rumination. Consider a sculptor working with soft clay. With each gentle touch, each deliberate movement, the clay takes on a new form. Your attention, when guided mindfully, is like the sculptor's hands, subtly reshaping the neural pathways of your brain, creating new patterns of thought and feeling. This hints at a careful path forward. It means that you have significant agency over your own mental well-being. While external circumstances can influence your brain, your internal practices, your conscious cultivation of attention, can also profoundly shape your inner landscape. It's a powerful and empowering truth. The consistent practice of mindfulness and meditation can help you to reduce stress and anxiety by training your brain to observe thoughts without getting caught up in them, improve focus and attention by strengthening the neural networks involved in sustained attention, enhance emotional regulation by increasing awareness of emotions and developing the capacity to respond skillfully, increase self by fostering a deeper understanding of your own thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations. As you drift deeper into slumber, Allow your mind to contemplate this guiding of the inner sculptor. It is a reminder that your brain is not just a passive recipient of experience, but an active participant in shaping its own reality. It is a profound and humbling reminder of the universe's capacity for both immense beauty and incredibly intricate long-term processes. This careful path forward, this paradox of stillness and change, is a fundamental aspect of nurturing your mind. But even as you actively sculpt your brain during your waking hours, a profound reshaping continues silently as you sleep. As we continue our journey, we will explore this crucial process, delving into sleep's silent work, consolidating the day's lessons. As you continue to drift softly, peacefully, let your mind now turn to the profound, yet often unseen, work your brain performs while you are in the deepest state of rest. We have explored how your attention can guide your brain's reshaping during waking hours. Now, listen for a faint whisper as sleep weaves the day's experiences, consolidating memories and pruning connections, a silent, vital process. Imagine your brain at the end of a busy day. It has been bombarded with new information, new experiences, new sensations. It's like a bustling classroom after a long day of learning, with notes scattered everywhere, new ideas swirling, and some connections still feeling a bit messy. As you drift into sleep, your brain doesn't simply shut down. Instead, it enters a highly active and organized state, performing crucial tasks of maintenance, repair, and consolidation. Your brain consolidates memories, prunes connections, a silent, vital process that is essential for learning and cognitive function. Think of a diligent librarian who, at the end of the day, meticulously organizes all the new books, files away important documents, and discards any unnecessary clutter. Your brain during sleep is like this librarian, actively processing the day's lessons, deciding what information to keep, what to discard, and how to integrate new knowledge into existing networks. This is a paradox of rest for profound growth. While your body rests, your brain is actively working to strengthen the neural pathways associated with new memories, moving them from temporary short-term storage to more stable, long-term networks. This is why a good night's sleep is so crucial for learning and remembering. It's during these quiet hours that the day's lessons truly sink in as you breathe. Softly and deeply, let this profound idea settle. Beyond memory consolidation, sleep also plays a vital role in synaptic pruning. Imagine your brain's neural network as a vast garden of connections. During the day, new connections might form rapidly, some of which might be weak or redundant. During sleep, your brain acts like a careful gardener, selectively pruning away these less important connections, making the overall network more efficient and precise. This pruning helps to clear out noise and optimize your brain for new learning. The next day, consider a bustling city that, after a busy day, undergoes a silent, efficient cleanup and reorganization during the night. Roads are repaired, waste is removed, and systems are optimized, preparing the city for the next day's activity. Your brain during sleep is like this, undergoing a vital process of restoration and refinement. Different stages of sleep, particularly deep sleep, slow-wave sleep, and REM sleep, dreaming sleep, play distinct roles in these processes. Deep sleep is crucial for consolidating factual memories and motor skills, while REM sleep seems important for emotional processing, creativity, and integrating new information with existing knowledge. As you drift deeper into slumber, allow your mind to contemplate sleep's silent work. It is a reminder that even in your most passive state, Your brain is actively engaged in profound processes of learning, memory, and reorganization. It is a profound and humbling reminder of the universe's capacity for both immense beauty and incredibly intricate, long-term processes. This careful path, this paradox of rest for profound growth, is a fundamental aspect of nurturing your mind. But what happens to this dynamic, reshaping brain as we move through the years, as we age? As we continue our journey, we will explore this fascinating transformation, delving into the aging brain, wisdom and adaptability. As you continue to drift, softly, peacefully, let your mind now turn to the remarkable journey of your brain through the passage of time as you age. We have explored how sleep consolidates the day's lessons. Now, imagine a profound transformation, silently sleeping within you as the aging brain continues to adapt, revealing a cosmic mystery, holding life's secrets. Imagine a wise, ancient tree. It has weathered countless storms, experienced countless seasons, and its rings tell a story of continuous growth and adaptation. Its branches may be gnarled, its bark weathered, but it continues to produce new leaves, new blossoms, and new fruit. Your aging brain is remarkably similar. It is not a decaying organ, but a testament to a lifetime of experience, still capable of profound adaptation and growth. At the heart of wisdom, a profound transformation silently sleeps. While some cognitive functions, like processing speed or certain types of memory, might subtly decline with age, the aging brain also exhibits remarkable strengths and continues to adapt. This is a testament to its enduring neuroplasticity. Think of a vast, intricate library that has been continuously updated for decades. It might take a little longer to find a specific book, but the sheer volume and depth of knowledge within it are immense. The aging brain is like this library, perhaps a bit slower in retrieving some information, but possessing a vast reservoir of accumulated knowledge, experience, and wisdom. The aging brain continues to adapt. A cosmic mystery. It can compensate for age-related changes by recruiting new brain regions to perform tasks, or by strengthening existing connections. For example, older adults might use both hemispheres of their brain more equally for certain tasks, whereas younger adults might rely more heavily on one hemisphere. This is a form of compensatory neuroplasticity, allowing the brain to maintain high levels of function as you breathe, softly and deeply. Let this profound idea settle. This adaptability means that the capacity for learning and growth does not end in youth. Older adults can continue to learn new languages, master new skills, and engage in complex cognitive tasks. The brain remains plastic throughout life, constantly reshaping itself in response to new challenges and experiences. Consider a seasoned craftsman. Their hands might not be as quick as a younger apprentice, but their years of experience, their deep understanding of materials and techniques, allow them to create masterpieces with wisdom and precision. The aging brain is like this craftsman, relying on accumulated knowledge and refined strategies. They are the quiet centers of cognitive history, holding life's secrets. The aging brain is a repository of a lifetime of memories, experiences, and learned wisdom. It has processed countless pieces of information, navigated complex social situations, and developed unique perspectives. This rich tapestry of experience allows for deeper insights, better judgment, and a more nuanced understanding of the world. Scientists study the aging brain to understand how it changes over time, what factors contribute to healthy aging, and how neuroplasticity can be harnessed. to maintain cognitive function. They are deciphering life's secrets, understanding how the brain continues its remarkable journey throughout the entire lifespan. As you drift deeper into slumber, allow your mind to contemplate this profound transformation. It is a reminder that aging is not just about decline, but also about continuous adaptation, growth, and the accumulation of wisdom. It is a profound and humbling reminder of the universe's capacity for both immense beauty and incredibly intricate, long-term processes. This cosmic mystery, holding life's secrets, is a powerful testament to the brain's enduring resilience. But how can you actively support your brain's health and adaptability throughout your life? As we continue our journey, we will explore these gentle choices, delving into nurturing your brain, gentle choices for growth. As you continue to drift. Softly, peacefully, let your mind now turn to the empowering truth that you can actively influence the health and adaptability of your brain throughout your life. We have explored the aging brain's remarkable resilience. Now, imagine gentle choices, tiny acts for profound well-being. As you discover how diet, exercise, and continuous learning can nurture your brain's endless potential, imagine your brain as a magnificent, intricate garden. Just like any garden, it thrives when it receives the right kind of nourishment, when it's tended with care, and when it has the right conditions to flourish. Your daily choices are like the gardener's actions, profoundly influencing the health and neuroplasticity of your mind. Diet, exercise, learning, all nurture your brain's endless potential. Diet. Your brain is a hungry organ, consuming about 20% of your body's energy, even though it's only about 2% of your body weight. A diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods, healthy fats like omega-3s, antioxidants, and vitamins provides the essential building blocks and fuel for optimal brain function. Think of colorful fruits, vegetables, fatty fish, nuts, and seeds. These are brain-loving foods. Exercise, physical activity is incredibly beneficial for brain health. It increases blood flow to the brain, promotes the growth of new brain cells, neurogenesis, and enhances the connections between neurons. Even moderate exercise can improve memory, focus, and mood. Learning, engaging in new and challenging activities, is like a workout for your brain. Learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, solving puzzles, or acquiring a new skill all stimulate neuroplasticity, strengthening existing connections and forming new ones. Think of a vast, intricate machine that requires specific fuel, regular maintenance, and constant upgrades to perform at its best. Your brain is like this machine, and your gentle choices are the fuel, maintenance, and upgrades that allow it to operate with endless potential. This is a memory of Earth's grand cycles, a unified ancient dream of continuous growth. The principles of nurturing your brain reflect the natural cycles of growth and renewal seen throughout the cosmos. By making conscious choices, you align yourself with these fundamental rhythms of vitality as you breathe. Softly and deeply, let this profound idea settle. Beyond diet, exercise, and learning, other lifestyle factors also play a crucial role. Adequate sleep is essential for memory consolidation and brain repair. Managing stress through practices like mindfulness and meditation can protect your brain from the damaging effects of chronic stress, and maintaining social connections helps to keep your brain engaged and stimulated. Consider a vibrant, thriving community where members are well-fed, active, constantly learning, and deeply connected. Your brain is like this community, flourishing when you provide it with the right environment and opportunities for growth. These gentle choices are not about drastic changes, but about consistent, mindful acts that support your brain's inherent capacity for adaptability and resilience. They empower you to actively participate in shaping your own cognitive future, to enhance your memory, sharpen your focus, and foster emotional well-being. As you drift deeper into slumber, allow your mind to contemplate these gentle choices for growth. It is a reminder that your brain is an incredibly dynamic and responsive organ, constantly ready to adapt and thrive if you provide it with the right kind of care and stimulation. It is a profound and humbling reminder of the universe's capacity for both immense beauty and incredibly intricate, long-term processes. This unified, ancient dream of endless potential is a powerful testament to the brain's enduring capacity for change. But beyond the individual brain, what if minds could connect, sharing thoughts and experiences directly? As we continue our journey, we will explore this mind-bending possibility, delving into brains interconnected, a collective consciousness. As you continue to drift softly, peacefully, let your mind now stretch beyond the confines of a single skull to a truly visionary, yet deeply puzzling, future. We have explored the brain's remarkable capacity for self-rewiring and growth. Now, imagine a world where brains are interconnected, where minds are woven into a grand network, potentially forming a collective consciousness. Imagine a vast, intricate web, not of neurons within a single brain, but of entire brains, seamlessly linked together. This could involve advanced brain-computer interfaces, allowing direct communication between human minds, or even between human minds and artificial intelligences. This is the concept of brain-to-brain interfaces, or a collective consciousness, a unified ancient dream of shared thought. Brains communicate, share insights, a unified ancient dream. In this theoretical future, thoughts, memories, and even emotions could potentially be shared directly, without the need for language or physical interaction. Imagine learning a new skill instantly, simply by connecting to someone who has mastered it, or experiencing the world through another person's senses, understanding their perspective with profound empathy. Think of a vast distributed computer network, where each individual computer contributes its processing power and data to a larger, shared supercomputer. Individual brains could be like these computers, contributing to a collective intelligence that is far greater than the sum of its parts. This is a memory of Earth's grand cycles, a collective, silent intelligence. For millennia, human societies have formed collective minds through language, culture, and shared experiences. But direct brain interconnection would take this to an entirely new level, creating a truly unified consciousness, a vast tapestry of shared thought and experience. As you breathe softly and deeply, let this profound idea settle. The concept of interconnected brains raises fascinating questions about individuality, identity, and the nature of consciousness itself. If your thoughts are shared, if your memories are part of a collective, what does that mean for your unique self? Consider a flock of birds or a school of fish, moving as one, seemingly with a single mind. Each individual follows simple rules, but their collective behavior exhibits a form of emergent intelligence. Interconnected brains could lead to an even more profound form of collective intelligence, solving problems and creating knowledge at an unimaginable scale. This collective, silent intelligence could lead to unprecedented breakthroughs in science, philosophy, and understanding. Imagine the power of billions of minds seamlessly collaborating, sharing insights, and building knowledge together. It could accelerate our understanding of the universe, solve humanity's greatest challenges, and unlock new potentials for human evolution. As you drift deeper into slumber, allow your mind to contemplate these interconnected brains. It is a reminder that the boundaries of what we consider mind are constantly expanding, and that the future holds possibilities for consciousness that stretch far beyond our current understanding. It is a profound and humbling reminder of the universe's capacity for both immense beauty and incredibly intricate, long-term processes. This memory of Earth's grand cycles, this unified, ancient dream, is a powerful vision of the future of mind. But beyond these grand possibilities, what does neuroplasticity tell us about the ultimate potential of the brain itself? As we continue our journey, we will explore this limitless capacity, delving into the future of mind, unlocking new potentials. As you continue to drift, softly, peacefully, let your mind now stretch into the most exciting possibilities for the human mind, guided by our understanding of neuroplasticity. We have explored the concept of interconnected brains. Now we ask, how does the brain's dance shape the story of consciousness, and what new potentials can we unlock, driving evolution's rhythm? Imagine a future where our understanding of the brain's plasticity allows us to actively enhance cognitive abilities, to accelerate learning, to recover more fully from injury, and to optimize mental well-being in unprecedented ways. This is the promise of the future of mind, unlocking new potentials that were once thought impossible. New technologies emerge, driving evolution's rhythm. Researchers are developing advanced brain-computer interfaces, BC, that can allow individuals to control prosthetic limbs with their thoughts, or to communicate directly with computers. These technologies are not just about restoring lost function, they are about extending human capabilities, creating new ways for our minds to interact with the world. Think of a master musician who constantly practices and refines their skills, pushing the boundaries of what is possible with their instrument. Neuroplasticity is the underlying mechanism that allows this continuous improvement. In the future, we might have tools that allow us to more precisely guide this process, to enhance specific cognitive functions. This is a profound interplay, a silent, continuous partnership between human biology and technological innovation. It involves understanding the brain's intricate mechanisms of plasticity and then developing tools and interventions that can precisely modulate these mechanisms for therapeutic or enhancement purposes. As you breathe softly and deeply, let this profound idea settle. The future of mind could involve personalized brain training, tailored exercises and interventions to strengthen specific neural pathways for memory, attention, or problem-solving, neurofeedback, real-time monitoring of brain activity to help individuals learn to self-regulate their brain states for improved focus or relaxation, targeted neuromodulation, using non-invasive techniques like transcranial magnetic stimulation, to precisely influence brain activity and promote plasticity for therapeutic benefits. Enhanced learning, developing educational methods that are optimized for the brain's natural learning mechanisms, making learning faster and more effective. Consider a vast, intricate garden where the gardener has incredibly precise tools to nurture every plant, to optimize every growth process, and to create the most flourishing ecosystem possible. The future of mind is like this, a journey into understanding and optimizing the brain's incredible capacity for growth and change. This silent, continuous partnership, driving evolution's rhythm, is a testament to humanity's relentless pursuit of knowledge and self-improvement. It pushes us to explore the very limits of what the human mind can achieve and how we can harness its inherent plasticity to unlock new potentials for ourselves and for future generations. As you drift deeper into slumber, allow your mind to contemplate these new potentials. It is a reminder that the brain is an organ of endless discovery, constantly revealing new layers of its complexity and its capacity for transformation. It is a profound and humbling reminder of the universe's capacity for both immense beauty and incredibly intricate, long-term processes. This profound interplay, this silent, continuous partnership, is a fundamental aspect of the future of mind. But even with all these exciting possibilities, the brain holds mysteries that continue to elude us, fundamental questions about consciousness, memory, and the self. As we continue our journey, we will explore these deepest mysteries, delving into unanswered questions. As you continue to drift, softly, peacefully, let your mind now settle on the most profound and persistent mysteries of the brain. We have explored its incredible plasticity, its capacity for learning, memory, and even future enhancements. Now, we confront a fundamental truth. Our understanding is just beginning, and the brain holds secrets that continue to elude us. Imagine a vast, uncharted continent. We have explored some of its coastlines, mapped some of its rivers, and even established a few settlements. But the vast majority of the continent remains unexplored, holding countless new species, new landscapes, and new mysteries. The brain is like this, an infinite continent of discovery, always revealing new wonders, always holding more questions than answers. Consciousness, memory, self, all rooted in the unknown. These are the brain's deepest mysteries. Consciousness. How do billions of neurons firing together give rise to subjective experience, to the feeling of being you, to the awareness of the world around you? This is the hard problem of consciousness, a question that remains largely unanswered. Memory. While we understand much about how memories are formed and stored, the exact mechanisms by which specific experiences are encoded, retrieved, and consolidated remain incredibly complex and not fully understood. Why do some memories last a lifetime, while others fade? The self. What is the self? Is it a fixed entity or an emergent property of the brain's activity? How does the brain construct our sense of identity, our unique personality, our continuous narrative of who we are? It challenges our deepest laws, a mystery of what the universe remembers. The brain, in its complexity, pushes the boundaries of our current scientific understanding. It suggests that there are fundamental principles of biology and even physics that we have yet to discover, principles that might be necessary to fully comprehend the miracle of the mind. As you breathe softly and deeply, let this profound idea settle. The brain is the most complex object in the known universe, and unraveling its mysteries is perhaps the greatest scientific challenge of our time. It is a testament to the universe's capacity for creating structures of unimaginable intricacy and capability. Consider a vast, intricate cosmic puzzle with billions of pieces. We have managed to fit many pieces together, revealing fascinating patterns and connections. But there are still vast sections of the puzzle that remain unsolved, waiting for new insights, new discoveries. The brain's deepest mysteries are like these unsolved sections, inviting us to continue our exploration. Scientists are constantly pushing the boundaries of what is known about the brain. They are developing new imaging techniques to visualize brain activity with unprecedented detail. They are using advanced genetic tools to study the function of individual neurons and circuits. They are building sophisticated computational models to simulate brain processes. This is the spirit of relentless inquiry, driven by an insatiable curiosity. As you drift deeper into slumber, allow your mind to contemplate these unanswered questions. It is a reminder that the journey of scientific discovery is endless, and that the most profound mysteries often reside within ourselves. It is a profound and humbling reminder of the universe's capacity for both immense beauty and incredibly intricate, long-term processes. This mystery of what the universe remembers, encoded within the very structure of your brain, is a quiet, profound puzzle that continues to inspire. It reminds us that our understanding of the cosmos is always evolving, always deepening, and that there is always more to discover, even in the most fundamental aspects of reality. As we conclude our journey through the wonders of neuroplasticity and the brain, let the immensity of these cosmic questions and the beauty of the universe's intricate design gently guide you into the deepest, most peaceful slumber. For in the boundless embrace of the cosmos, all mysteries find their quiet rest. As the final whispers of brain magic softly fade, and the last threads of this cosmic story gently unravel, you find yourself completely enveloped in the peace of deep sleep. Your breath is slow and even, a gentle rhythm that mirrors the quiet pulse of the cosmos. The thoughts of a dynamic landscape, of whispering neurons, of gentle growth, and of the brain's profound mysteries now blend into a seamless, comforting hum within your mind. You have journeyed through the astonishing realm of neuroplasticity, a world where your brain is constantly changing, adapting, and literally rewiring itself with every thought, every experience, every single day. You have glimpsed the unfolding mystery of your mind's incredible capacity for transformation, from the microscopic architecture of its connections to its ability to learn, remember, and recover. Each step of this journey has revealed a deeper layer of truth, a more profound understanding of your brain and its intricate design. Remember the ever-changing landscape of your dynamic brain, and the neurons and connections forming its whispering web. You have felt learning's gentle touch, sculpting new pathways, and listened to memory's echoes, strengthening the traces of your past. You have imagined breaking habits, rewriting old scripts, and witnessed the brain's healing grace in recovery and resilience. You have explored how mindfulness and meditation can guide your inner sculptor, and understood sleep's silent work, consolidating the day's lessons. You have contemplated the aging brain, a profound transformation holding wisdom and adaptability. You have learned about nurturing your brain with gentle choices for growth, and stretched your imagination to consider brains interconnected, a collective consciousness. You have glimpsed the future of mind, unlocking new potentials through emerging technologies. Finally, you have humbly acknowledged the brain's deepest mysteries, the unanswered questions about consciousness, memory, and the self, all rooted in the unknown. This knowledge is not meant to be a burden, but a source of deep comfort and wonder. It reminds you that you are not separate from this reshaping mind, but an integral, interconnected part of it. The same profound processes that allow your brain to learn and adapt also resonate throughout the cosmos, a constant quiet reminder of your place in the grand scheme of things. As you sink deeper into this reshaping mind, release any lingering thoughts, any remaining questions. There is no need to grasp every intricate detail. Simply allow the feeling of profound unity to wash over you, a gentle wave carrying you further into peaceful slumber. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, holds its mysteries gently, inviting us to wonder, to explore, and ultimately, to rest. In its boundless embrace, let the universe's quiet magic lull you deeper into sleep. This magic is the ceaseless creativity of existence, the silent rhythm of neural activity, the subtle dance of connections that sculpt your thoughts, feelings, and memories. It is the force that allows you to learn, to grow, and to experience the richness of life. This magic is not outside of you. It is within you, around you, and in every single thing that exists. You are a part of this unfolding mystery. Your very presence, your consciousness, your capacity for wonder are all manifestations of this incredible cosmic dance. There is a deep harmony between your inner world and the outer universe, a reflection that invites you to feel utterly at peace, utterly connected. Rest now in this comforting knowledge as the sleepy universe holds you gently until morning.